Okay, shalom. It's early, about 6 a.m. A little after 6. I'm about to start getting ready for this plantation. And let me give all the praise, all the honor, all the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the elders, a great millstone who taught us this truth. A sincere shalom, labakarium, shal yasha'Allah, that's peace to the elect of the nation of Israel. And I'm gonna just share this dream. I just woke out of this dream, man. It's quick, but it was terrifying. And I tell you, may Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah be with us all. We still in the Passover. And I haven't had a dream in a little while now. Especially like this, and I get it, so it was the AM, it happened in the AM, so I just woke up. It probably took place around about 5 a.m. this morning. We know the scriptures. This is Joel 2, verse 32, and I'm making it so I don't forget, because I literally just woke up right about a half hour ago. And it shall come to pass, it's Joel 2 and 32, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh, actually it's 20, Salakia, still getting my mind together right now, and because this thing felt so real. And it shall come to pass, this is Joel 2 and 28, and it shall come to pass that afterwards that I will pour out my spirit. So these dreams we having, these dreams and these visions that we seeing, it's the spirit of the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It's the spirit of the Lord that's on this place right now. Because these visions, these dreams, through the hopeful elect, it's intensifying, and it's feeling realer and realer. Because this dream felt so real. It says, pour out my spirit upon all flesh. Everybody's getting them. The heathen, the Edomites, the 2/3, the 1/3. Everybody's receiving a warning. That's what these dreams are. And mind you, we in the Passover right now. We in the Passover. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, and these dreams are prophecies, because these are dreams of what's about to happen, what's about to take place in the near future. Your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. And we seeing these visions, man. And also upon servants and the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit. So the Lord is pouring out his spirit on a whole wide world. Let me get this, this thing is about to go down. I can prepare yourself, maybe be of the Lord's elect, so we can make it out of here. But the Lord said he got to bring, his elect through the fire. This is Zechariah 14, verse 12. And this is the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away, and their holes and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And that's from these bombs. That's from these bombs that's coming, because that's what this dream, this vision was just about. These bombs, man. This is Zechariah 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh. That's the land is talking about North America. In all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, and 2/3 of Israel, which is 66.6666 people from the amount of Israelites that's in America, It's going to be wiped out. It's going to be wiped out from these bombs. They're going to feel what we just read in Zechariah. It says, cut off and die, but the third, that's the remaining, shall be left there, and I will bring the third part through the fire. So there's certain things that the 1/3 going to see and experience and witness. It tell you in Revelations 11 that the elect was a frightened man. Once we finally get these alerts and this thing is going down, we are very close. We are very close. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, if we are the 1/3, you're going to have to bring us through this. Because you're not making it through this on even your insanity, your mind. You're not making through this on your own. And I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined. And I will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. And I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, Yahweh is my Lord. And that's the marriage. So let me just get right into this dream I just had. All right, so, it's been a lot of spiritual activity inside my house. So my house been separated, which is good because that lessens, the demons. Once you see the demons active, it's either good to leave your home, or if you can separate in your home, if you got enough space, So I've been sleeping down here in my front room. I put an air mattress and everything, the Octam guy put me up on it. So it's been working. It's leaking a little air, but it's cool. So that keep my demon from arguing so much, because it's just been a lot of activity in my house. I'm just put it like that. So I decided, last night, because she had just went through, an issue or whatever, so she said she would like for me to, come upstairs, sleep. So I said, all right, let me go up there tonight and just lay down. So this was like maybe 2 a.m. So I go upstairs and I lay down. It's the Passover, so I'm kind of in my mode, doing a little watching, woke up early. So I said, let me go up there. It's early. So I said, all right, let me just lay on the other side of the bed, and close my eyes for a minute. And I was looking around, just looking at some news. About maybe 4 o'clock. I said, let me just close my eyes and I'm going to just get up and, go. So I closed my eyes, and that's when I entered into this dream. Inside the dream, the same thing happened, except we was on like a L-shaped couch. I decided to come upstairs, and she was on one part of the couch. I was on the other end. And this is the dream now. We started to argue again. I don't know if it was not enough room on the bed or whatever, but and I remember she flipped the bird, stuck a middle finger up at me. I said, you know what? I said, I'm tired of this. I'm just gonna go get a hotel room, just stay out. And she like, oh no, I'm sorry, boom, boom, boom. I said, listen, I know I don't want to argue. I'm gonna just go get a room, and I'm gonna just stay out for a few days, and then we come back with we'll be all right. So she said okay or whatever. So we kissed each other and I left. So I make it to this room. I don't know if it was a hotel, Airbnb or whatever, but it was a roommate. It's kind of like an apartment setup, and there was a roommate, the older gentleman, cool. I said, all right, yeah, man, I got my room or whatever. So I'm just taking off my clothes to relax, and as I'm taking off my clothes, I'm in my room, going through my suitcase. I put my phone down, and I feel the building shake. Shook for like a good minute. So I said, what was that? So I said, I ain't paying no attention. So I'm still shuffling around my clothes, and I hear another boom. It's the building shaking. So I said, what the fuck? So I said, let me run to the window to see what's going on. I look outside. I see people, looking, like 2 or 3 people, but there's nothing going on. So I come back, and I tell my roommate, I said, did you feel that? He said, yeah, man. I don't know what the hell that was. So I said, turn on the news. So he gonna turn on the news. I'm going to grab my phone to call my wife to say, look, look at the news, see if you hear something. And I'm about to look and see if there's any information. But I said, let me look out this window again. When I look out that window this second time, man, there were mushroom clouds. It had to be about 3 or 4. I know, because the hotel room window was facing towards New York City. It was facing towards the east. Now, I don't know how I knew it was facing New York City, but I knew I was looking at New York City, which is the east. And it had to be about 3 or 4 bombs that were dropped. Because now you see the mushroom cloud going up and you see the fire. And I look down and you see all, it was like 50 people, I don't know, with their cameras out. And they screaming and hollering and they filming. Because everybody's looking towards New York City. And I could have swore one of them entered into New Jersey because it was literally like that. One of the mushroom clouds was right in my face. And I said, oh, shit. And I panicked. I said, oh, shit. And I run I said, man, I should have stayed in the fucking house. And I went and I'm putting back on my shirt and stuff. I said, damn, I'm trying to get some relaxation. I said, oh, Lord, please have mercy on me, Lord. Please have mercy. And I know I looked and see my phone was black. I don't know if everything went out, but I was like, I'm begging the Lord. I said, Lord, have mercy. But I was stunned at what I was looking at. To see the mushroom clouds and the fire going in the air, I was so stunned. And even though we teach this and we know it's going to happen, when it happens, now I don't know if this was the final one or this was just a T attack, you know, but I just knew, I said, man, I got to get back. So I'm fidgeting with my clothes. I put my clothes on, grabbing my phone, and that's when I woke up. Now, when I woke up on the side of my bed, mind you, I'm upstairs, but I'm on the end of the bed. I pop up, and I'm sweating. And I'm breathing, because I'm thinking, this is it. And I look around, so, oh, shit. I said, the Lord sent the vision. I wake her up real quick, and I just told her. And I'm catching my breath, because I'm like, because this thing was intense, Akim. This was intense, man. We gonna be in the middle of this shit, man. We already here. So when this thing go down, may Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah be with his elect, man, you know, and get us out of here. But whatever's about to happen, something's about to go down. Something's about to go down that's going to shake this place. Man, was the scripture I wanted to go to. It just left my mind. But things are about to take place. Things are happening. Things are about to take place. And I haven't had one of these a dream and vision in months, man. It's been months. Since probably 2025. You know, at least not this intense. So the Lord is about to, let me get this here. The Lord is about to make move. The wait is over. The wait is over. And I'm going to just close it on this, man. But yeah, ooh, man. You talk about somebody who was moving with speed. And all was on my mind, Yahweh, it's going to be a lot of that. Yahweh, it's going to, especially for these reprobates and these scoffers. These reprobates and these scoffers and the men that took their hand off the plow. Shit, man. Y'all will be using the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah real soon. But the Lord won't be responding, man. You on your own. This is Psalms 119, verse 126. It is time. It is time. Just that right there is serious. Time for what? It's time for these missiles. It's time for Jacob's trouble. It's time for the mark of the beast, man. It's time for the Lord to close this show. It is time, Yahweh, to work. That means to put it in action. The Lord about to work, man. It says, for they have made void thy law, which also goes into the prophetic sayings. So it's time for Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai to work. And the Lord is about to put in a lot of pain, man. So I'm gonna read this this last one here. So it's serious, dream. I can't front, man. I was shook to the core to see it because, none of that was going on. I just thought I was getting just a couple minutes, away from my house, a little peace. I wasn't doing anything wiggy, but we don't know where we gonna be at, what's going on when this thing is go down. We just pray Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is with us, man. This is the 2 Peter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. Nobody's watching. And they just shot a missile from out of Florida. No word from the and I saw this report about 3 in the morning. No word from the Pentagon. Nobody saying nothing. They went to artificial intelligence to find out was there a missile. They didn't detect anything. But you probably look at this maybe on certain sites. But I seen it on this guy named Ron Yates, I think it is. And they got people filming the missile going up in the air. They don't know where the missile went, what it hit. Was it a test? But these are regular people that was in the daytime. Yes, this happened yesterday. So things are happening while you out at lunch, while you out chilling, thinking it's a regular day. Missiles are being launched from America, man. They said this came out of Florida. It's a major base over there. Okay? So shit is going down. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So this is the third world's war. This is the war of Armageddon. This is when the Lord unleashed these bombs on this place, America, man. America and Israel will be wiped, evaporated. Israel will come back in the kingdom of heaven, but not this place. The Lord going to teach this place a lesson. This is going to be left for an example to the rest of the world. This is Egypt and Sodom, Gomorrah through the spirit. This is Babylon. This is Syria. This is Nineveh through the spirit. So prepare yourselves, seeing that all these things shall be dissolved. What manner of person ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? So what should we be doing right now? Preparing ourselves. Like I said, we're in the spirit of the Passover right now. And the Lord ain't playing, man. This thing is happening. Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And my eyes laid on those mushroom clouds, and the top of the cloud was black. It was black. I remember seeing the top of the cloud was black, and in the middle was like rays of orange and smoke. And I couldn't believe my eyes. So they hit New York City with something big, man. Big. So we getting ready, man. I'm going to end it right there. Call Allah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Time is short. Giving all the praise, all the honor, and all the glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Ba'Shem Rakah HaKodash. Shalom.